What's going on, everybody? Boy Wolf, we're back here in Elden Ring, and we're getting ready to take out Castle Morne. Before we do that, we actually want to head up to the Bridge of Sacrifice really quick. You guys remember in the early game loop that we did just before grabbing the Morning Star Mace, there was an NPC on the side of the road. Her name's Irina. We're going to go ahead and speak with Irina really quickly before we head down to the Castle Morne and start clearing that. Now, she has a very small quest line. We're basically going to receive something from her to give to her father at Castle Morne, which point that'll pretty much wrap up her quest. And then her father's quest line, we're not going to go like all the way through, but we're going to progress that through, and I'll explain what we're doing when we get there, that sort of thing. But this is who you're going to want to talk to. That's the main thing to do before heading into the castle.
Might I bend you? My name is the servants there. But I swear my good father decided him. The servants have since come. I fear it's please. Would you mind taking my soul with, please?
We're going to deliver the letter.
Thank you. Dearly. Then please. Deliver it to my... Please, he can be stubborn.
Okay. So now with that done, fast travel back over to the Castle Morne Rampart. Quick disclaimer, you guys may hear my youngest talking to the TV in the background. She is here with me again today, just so you guys know. Nothing like recording YouTube videos with the 3-year-old behind you, but yeah. So we're going to head out this way. There's going to be one of those giant, like, golem guys, or I guess you can just call them giant. He's going to be shooting that bow at us. So basically, just stay where you're in cover. Wait for that one to impact and cut over here. Gonna draw his bow again and shoot it. You can hear the audio cue. I mean, look at the size of that arrow. We got a whole tree. There we go, he fired. And the main thing is just get up to him. He's not going to be able to hit you from here, so at least with the bow. 2 charged heavy attacks. Oh, and that already took him out, so that would usually give you like stagger on that enemy to where he would have fallen to the ground. So we're going to go ahead and walk up here. We're going to grab a grace. And we're going to start clearing the some Morne section. I always think that there's loot in there, but there's not. We should get through this fairly quickly. If you guys are following along for like a playthrough experience, I'm probably going to be off of the mic until I need to speak, just because my youngest is getting pretty antsy back here, so... I'll unmute and say anything that's important, but this is a Let's Play, so we're just going to be clearing Castle Morne, and once we get up to Irina's father, I'll probably be back on the mic. Now you could go up this way. It's a bit of a shortcut, but we're actually going to go all the way through. If you guys are having trouble with this zone, you guys can go up that ladder to progress through this quicker. But, just want to go all the way through it. I mean, why not? I also don't think I ever put my Opaline Bubble Tier on my Wondrous Physic Flask. So when I'm able to, let me get up to a Grace, I'll go ahead and switch that on. Double check I didn't miss anything in this room. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Oh my. So there's the forward courtyard with the fire down low. If we would have taken that ladder earlier for the shortcut, that's the ladder down here below me. So you would have ended up on the path of progression that way. We're just going to go back over here. There's a couple enemies, one piece of loot, and then we'll continue. So the next grace is out back, but don't go for that just yet. You're gonna want to talk to Arena's father first. Down this way. Bunch of enemies fighting up ahead, then Arena's dad's actually up top of that little high rise, so we're gonna head that way now.
I'm Edgar, but you can see the menials. They gave me good foul creature. I'm sorry, but whatever, you take this. I see. Thank you. I mean, you're dead, but I can't, even if the castle should fall, to ensure that if you see her father will come.
So we give him the letter. He basically says, I can't leave until my duty's fulfilled. He's got to stay at the castle. So now we're going to continue. Be that grace that we just pointed out a few moments ago. From that grace, we're going to go out back at the castle, and we'll talk about some things once we actually get there. So if you need to go back up top, grab this ladder. So you could go forward. Don't go that way. Instead, you're going to drop off right here on this wooden ledge. What you want to grab. Grab your stone sword key. Hop down from here. And there's some, like, kind of BS enemies to deal with right here. You don't necessarily have to clear this out. I'll go ahead and do it anyway. Like, this is like a total ambush room. Oh, I guess I should have gone back up and done that. Oh well. Probably get that piece of loot a little bit later. Anyway, run in here. Oh, this isn't the room I thought it was. Okay. Oh no, yeah, it is. Big windup on that enemy's attack. Do be mindful of it. Either keep rolling like I did, or you can just kind of, you know, give it that long pause and then a dodge. I want to go up here. Can't remember what it is, but there is something to grab up top here. Little item. Little something, something. Where are you? Ah, twin blade talisman. So that's with, like, you know, multi-stage attacks. Oh, that little blob just went off the edge and yeeted itself. Huh, we got the souls from it too. When you hit the, like, wombo combos on weapons, or you have like 2 to 3 attacks, sometimes 3 to 4 attacks, what that talisman does is it boosts the attacks when you land those successions. So you got to hit the full combo, and then you're all good. So Let's see, there's an item here. I think there's a cerulean scarab, whatever I'm trying to say. Let's see if I can. There we go. Get our flask back. I guess I should have popped one before doing that, but that's okay. There we go, we got that. I think, do we go all the way around? Oh, okay, no. Thinking of a different area. Now we're gonna go over here and we're gonna jump. Ah, okay. And the part I was thinking of earlier, it's actually this part of the castle, so we're in good shape. Pretty sure we've gotten everything that we need to so far. Yeah, and then that's the drop down for the beam. There's a grace down below us as well. Okay, cool. Making sure we're doing what we need to. Alright, so this, you're gonna wanna just mosey on down. I'm hoping my recording doesn't cut out right here. Game's getting a little laggy. Should have enough storage space. I've been recording these videos, and then basically at the end of the recording I go through and I edit my YouTube video so I can clear the storage space in hopes of being able to keep things consistent. So there's some rats in here, there's some beast men. I would advise going for the beast guy first. I'm actually heal on and hit this because we have a grace. And you know what? Just because we can. I mean, why not? Yeah. And this is that stuff I don't like about the rats. Yeah, man, look at these things. Look how much health they took. Ganging up on me. Get yourself the whip. A little BDSM never hurt anybody. Alright, let's go. It's probably why I got kids. Jesus. Anyway. Hop over here, grab the grace. And then from here, I'm going to actually reset rest. Let's actually do that wondrous physics. So we have the temporarily raises max stamina, and then I have the charge attack. I'm going to take the charge attack off, and this negates damage in mixed physics. So what that does is that gives us our little bubble shield, like a one-shot shield to protect us. Now when you reset this, the rats may wander out to come see what we're doing out here. I don't think there's really any loot. But we do have to go across this bridge. There's a couple enemies to fight, and we're going to be going to that boss room right there. The boss arena is actually out back. And where you see ground, you're good. Where there is no ground, don't walk. It's the void, and you'll fall to your death. Learned that the hard way in my first playthrough, getting curious. I'm like, oh, what's over here? Nice and clean. Did what we need to do. Alright, so now we're going to drop out back here. You'll notice a piece of loot back there. I'm not even going to go for it. It's worthless. Nothing that I need. Can't remember what it is. It's probably like fire. I think it's fire arrows or something. But the little crabs over there, it looks harmless. And when you go over there, you got a big ass crab that spawns on you. So do be mindful of that. If you're good with killing the crabs, by all means go ahead. I don't think I would have a problem with them, but I'm just not going to mess with it, as it were. Grab your somber smithing stone. Now you can walk right there and around, but it just, to me, I always get sketched. So I'm going to double back this way. We're going to go take on the boss fight. So I don't believe there's any more. I don't think there's any more loot. Let me go double check here. Yeah, okay, so there is nothing else out here, so it's time for the boss fight. Just like I said, make sure that you have the ground in front of you. So what we're basically going to do is we're going to do boss fight, And then we're going to go back through the Castle Morne real fast. We'll talk to... Actually, let's see. We'll do boss fight. We'll go back to check on Arena. And then we'll come back through and we're just going to like run up to her father and speak with her. And that should pretty much wrap up the quest. And Castle Morne. I mean, we're sub 30 minutes right now, so... Yeah, we do. Might as well. Buff all the way up, baby. Alright, let's get it. And he's down. That'll also get you your first legendary armament, the Grafted Blade Sword. Or Grafted Blade Greatsword, excuse me. And we'll get a Grace. So now we're going to go back to the Bridge of Sacrifice. And this will wrap up Arena's quest. Let me go ahead and level up real fast, so I'm not running around with a ton of runes. Let's go to... I think I'll get this up to a natural 25. Get endurance up to a natural 25. We'll get mind up to 15, and then from there we'll just start pumping strength and dex, because usually by that point we'll have some better weapons to select from that have those sorts of requirements at those levels. So go check on Arena. You'll notice that there's something that happened here on the road. Oh, okay, her father is already here, so that's actually gonna work out really well. We're going to do this all at once. So, let's talk about this really quick. Arena has met her demise along the road. Sadly, that's pretty much what her quest entails, is her giving us the note, and then she dies. So, her father is there mourning her. What we're going to be doing to get us an item for the second zone of the game, that'll be following Stormvale Castle and Godric the Grafted. We're going to need what's called a Shabriri Grape. Now, her father has a Shabriri Grape if we kill him here now. If we do not choose to do this now, what you're looking at is waiting a little bit. You'll progress into the second stage of the game. You'll go up to a random shack to get a Site of Grace, and he will invade you. So regardless, he's going to be trying to kill us at whatever point. There's nothing else that ties him to any other storylines or quest lines or anything like that. So we're going to talk to him, and then we're pretty much just going to take him out. So,
Greener, how could this be?
it is really sad.
Better.
Yeah, his daughter was slaughtered along the road.
I chose duty over my daughter's sake, and
But at the same time, man, like you said, you chose your duty at that ran down piece of shit castle instead of...
I'll
Yeah.
find the foul wretch. I'll hunt them down. Rest assured.
Yeah, rest assured. Whatever you say.
Now I see. Give me, Arena. I will join you soon enough.
Alright, so we get the Banished Knight's Halberd +8 if you're a Halberd boy. Well, you know, looks like Arena. Yeah, she's dead. So we just grabbed the Banished Knight's Halberd +8, already upgraded weapon. Nice to have if you're a Halberd boy. What we're going to do right now is we're going to quit the game. We're going to reset the entire world state. When we come back in, we will be right where we were just standing, and we will pick up our Shabriri Grape. Now, those Shabriri Grapes, this one that we're grabbing, there's another one after Stormvale Castle, which is 2. You need a total of 3 to progress the legendary Grape Lady. who is a maiden of sorts. Also to note, Arena right here, her blood and stuff, this now will stay here in the game. There is a point with Vare, who is over at the first steps, if you guys remember the NPC we first spoke to, White Mask Vare. He will, at a certain point of his quest line, require you to get some maiden's blood. You'll have to soak it into a cloth. You can either choose to do so with arenas, you can do so with another secondary maiden, which is actually where we first started the game. We'll cover that when we get to that point. And then there's a third option, which we will likely just go ahead and use the third option for that. But do keep in mind, we took out Arena's father from Castle Morne. So now we actually do not have to go back. We do not need to talk to him, because I've already gotten what I need from that. And yeah, pretty much good to continue. So after Castle Morne's taken out, and we've already covered now basically all of Limgrave, I think for the exception of maybe one Deathbird, and we also have the Tree Sentinel, we have the Crucible Knight in the Storm Hill Everjail, which I'm going to save the Crucible Knight for another time. I guess we could go try our luck with the Tree Sentinel real fast. We also have not done Fringe Folk's Hero's Grave, which is that, you know, you need the Stone Sword key to clear the fog wall. It was right as we came out of the tutorial cave in our first episode. But, dude, we got 4,000 runes on the line, but we're healed up. Could not have summoned them already. That was silly. Let me rest. That's not what I meant to do. Imagine they just start attacking Vari right there. That'd be crazy. We're gonna attempt this just one time. See how we do. Put this on. I'll hop off of here. Actually hit him with that. Let's go. Oh, should have rolled. Hit him. I just need to hit him. Come on. We got him. Let's go. Easy claps. That should get us his halberd as well. Yes, the golden halberd. And a, you know, little chunk of souls. He's not really worth, or runes, I should say. He's not really worth a whole lot, but at least we got him down, so yeah, I'm feeling a lot better about that. Well, that was awesome. I'm glad that we got that out of the way. Let's see, 30 minutes. So we've taken out Castle Morne. We got our Shabriri Grape from Arena's father, and we cleared up that quest line. We took on the Tree Sentinel just now and took him out. So now it's, I guess we'll do Market the Fell. There's not much else to do here in Limgrave, so head on up to Stormhill Shack. We're gonna get through Market the Fell Omen, and we will go ahead and wrap up there. There's going to be some enemies in an Ash of War approaching the gate to Margit. I'm not even going to worry too much about this. We'll see if we can just get it. There we go. Wild Strikes. These guys, they do have ballistas. There's a bunch of enemies just sitting here. You can farm these guys out if you want to, or you can just go like this. Hop out, kill him, and then we're just going to run inside, grab the Grace. And it'll allow us to rest and reset those enemies. So we're going to jump in. We're going to do Margit the Fell Omen. After Margit, we're going to wrap. There is a summon to bring into this fight with us. Sorcerer Rogier. We're going to go ahead and bring him in, and we will actually be meeting him a little bit later back at the Round Table Hold. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and let this cutscene play through. Most of these types of bosses, I will let the cutscenes play out in this series. So go ahead and enjoy the little cinematic, and we'll jump into the fight from there. Do make sure you bring him along. You don't necessarily have to, but especially if this is your first time playing through, you might as well bring him with you. There he is. And we're just going to walk forward, and we will have us a little cutscene. I'm going to actually put this on so I can buff up once we get into the fight. Here we go.
Foul tarnished.
Oh, I got a nighttime one. I usually fight him during the day. This would be cool.
Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Alright, let's do it. Sayonara. And there you go. Also, as I mentioned before, once we take him out, you get the additional talisman pouch.
Smoldering with thy meager flame. Fear of the night.
Yeah, he's always... This dude talks so much crap. Yeah, he just keeps running his mouth. Margit wants to run his mouth but never run the fade, let's just say it that way. He tries, but he always fails. Anyway, level up. Might as well get another level in here. Let's throw it on our... Let's throw it on the health as well. Alright, so we got Margit the Fell Omen. I also mentioned we picked up a extra talisman pouch right here. So, I mean, you can pick whatever you want. You can do a max stamina. I like the stamina recovery speed, since I'm going to be playing quality and leveling that up significantly throughout this playthrough. But yeah, there you go. So, Margit the Fell Omen is down. Next episode, we're going to be heading on up to Stormvale Castle, which is ahead of us, working our way to our first demigod. And there are there's quite a bit of stuff to actually do in Stormvale. So what we'll end up doing with Stormvale Castle, that'll likely end up being a 2-part, and then we'll head on up to the lake section. So just to cover it, Stormvale next, Godric the Grafted, our first demigod here, and then from there we'll head up to lake facing cliffs. That's actually where we're going to meet the Grape Lady, and then we'll probably double back. We'll mention where Sorcerer Thops is, who he is, and then we'll head out into the lake section. Will be quite a few episodes. Also to note, what I normally do in my playthroughs, some people enjoy doing the Academy first because they don't want to go up to Caria Manor. I'm actually going to be clearing Caria Manor prior to the Academy, and I'll explain why once we get there. So, I'll catch you guys here in the next episode. Much love from your boy Wolf. See y'all next time.